Big news for Samsung fans, the Galaxy S25 has been spotted running Android 16 with One UI 8.0. This is a major update, and it looks like Samsung is working much faster on One UI 8 compared to One UI 7. Let's talk about what this means. Samsung's upcoming flagship phone, the Galaxy S25, recently showed up on a Geekbench test. But what makes this really exciting is that it was running Android 16 with One UI 8.0. This is not just a rumor. This is actual proof that Samsung is already deep into developing its next major software update. This isn't the first sign of Samsung working on Android 16. Earlier this month, people found software for the Galaxy S25 Ultra running Android 16 on Samsung servers. Now, the regular Galaxy S25 has appeared on Geekbench, and it seems to be using an even newer version of Android 16. Why is this important? Well, let's compare it to last year. The first signs of Android 15 on the Galaxy S24 series appeared in May, and benchmarks didn't show up until July. But this time, we're already seeing Android 16 in March. This means Samsung is developing One UI 8.0 much faster than it did with One UI 7. So why is Samsung moving so quickly? Earlier this year, Samsung explained that One UI 7 took longer because it introduced big software changes that required more time for testing. But One UI 8.0 is expected to be a refined version rather than a huge overhaul. This means Samsung doesn't need as much time to develop it. Another reason for the faster development is Google's new software release strategy. Google is now speeding up Android updates, and Android 16 is expected to be finalized by June instead of the usual August or September timeline. Since Android 16 will be ready earlier, Samsung can also start testing One UI 8.0 much sooner. However, even though things are moving quickly, we shouldn't get too excited just yet. Software development is unpredictable, and there could still be delays due to testing and bug fixes. But looking at the current pace, it's possible that Samsung will release an Android 16 beta for the Galaxy S25 series much earlier than expected. So, what does all of this mean for Samsung users? Faster software updates, a smoother experience, and hopefully fewer bugs at launch. And remember, this update isn't just for the Galaxy S25. If Samsung is working this fast, it's also great news for older flagship devices that will get One UI 8.0 later. With Android 16 and One UI 8.0 already in development, we should start hearing more about new features and improvements very soon. Until then, we'll keep an eye on leaks and reports to bring you the latest updates. What do you think about Samsung's faster development of One UI 8.0? Are you excited about getting updates sooner? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tech news. See you in the next one.